my dear students, welcome back to this miniature school. I believe you are all happy and safe at home. Once again, welcome you all back to the social studies class. Today, we are going to start a fresh chapter, but I'm not going deep into the chapter today. I know that I'm going to rush up the portion, but still today only the introduction part. So I'll give a bit introduction about what we are going to learn through next classes. So you'll get a basic knowledge and you'll just try to Google it or search from some other books and you'll get some knowledge, and teaching after that will help you better. So that I'm going to follow this structure. So today's class is like introduction. So first, I should ask you the remaining of the 6 that is our heritage. So I want the students to finish that I can part, that is self-assessment part. I always insist my students to do that. That will help me to understand what you understood from that class, like that lesson. So that's on page number 65. So there you can see page number 65, I can part, explain what constitutes our heritage, and then talk about the various features of our cultural heritage. What's that mean? What is mean by heritage, and where comes the word heritage, and what things hold together to make like the word like heritage? And the second is like what is mean with the detail about the cultural heritage and like what you understood from that cultural heritage. So this is like I can and I can't. You can do it on your own, and I can do with only help from your parents or relatives or tuition teacher or from your teacher. So this you have to mention there. Be frank, be faithful to me. Please don't mention or scribble like you understood everything. If you are not understanding, please mention there so that I can understand. Because since you are at home, I cannot see you by in person and I cannot understand what you are literally feel about the class. So this will help me. So please and don't hesitate to send me that. I'm not receiving any answers from grade 4 children. I don't know why. So please make this as a practice and start from here. Please send me your activities to me. Okay. Fine. Today's it's not activity. So it's today's homework, like homework. You can work from your home and like just think about it and mark there. You can do it on your own. Page number 65 in students book. Can you do it on your own or only with the help? And then take a snap of it or a photo picture. I don't need any PDF format. Just a snap or picture and please send that to me. Don't fail to send that to me. Send that to me. Clear? So, okay, this is all about self-assessment part that I want to complete. Clear? Done. So, totally our heritage is done. So, next, we have a lesson named Harappan Civilization. So, I'm not going to detail what is meant by Harappan Civilization. That we can see in next class. But today, what is meant by civilization? That is what we are going to do. Before that, let me start from the Let's Go session. So the introduction part will be a bit more clear. So please take your students' book. Take page number 66 in it. Social Studies students' book, page number 66. So first try to read them. And how to pronounce it, it's like the Harappan civilization, the Harappan civilization. So don't the Harappan or Harappan, it's the Harappan civilization. So first pronunciation, Harappan spelling, Harappan, Harappan. So clear. And civilization, it's a bit big word, civilization. Try spell it out also. Okay, fine. Not only pronunciation, spelling is also very much important. Okay, the Harappan civilization. So this is our title of the lesson 7. So let's go session. I'm going to read it out. Kishan's uncle is a historian. He recently returned from a digging site at Sarkotara in Gujarat. Kishan was fascinated by what his uncle told him about the Harappan civilization. He told his friends what he had learned from his uncle. Do you know that our ancestors go way back to 5,000 years? Said Kishan. Jessica, Kishan's friend, wondered, but I'm so confused. How will anyone know about the life of people who lived so long ago? Kishan said, yes, it is not easy to know about the past. The people who dig the ruins do a careful study with the help of various tools. It is like putting together parts of a different jigsaw puzzle. Jessica said excitedly, if we could go back to that place in time, what fun it would be. So here, a boy like you, Kishan, is talking about his uncles. His uncle is a historian, and you students had some doubt with this archaeologist things, right? So I think your doubts can be cleared in this lesson, because this lesson is also very much important for our protecting the cultural heritage, because getting some civilization under the ground will help us to know our own past. What is meant by ancestors? Ancestors is like our forefathers. It's like our fathers. So our past, it is our past, so we can know about our own past. Like here, Kishan is talking about his uncle. He's a historian, and he found a Harappan civilization, and so we can understand that the Harappan civilization can be found there in Gujarat. So he is explaining to Jessica that what? See, my uncle found that those things, and Jessica is excited to know how it's possible. Like some students are excited in last class asking me how that's possible to find those things under the ground without breaking it. They have some special tools. If it is possible from next class, I can mention from tools there in our video, so you can understand that there are some minute tools that will make the things like it will not break it, and it will give as it is. So for example, when you cut a tree, a very big tree, like 100 years old or something, okay? Fine. So there, the rounds, like the wrinkles, like the rounds in the tree. Now you can see, while we cut the tree, we can see the rounds. I'll display the picture here. So each round there mentions a year. This is what people say. Like 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So the historians and the botanists can easily find out the age of that particular tree. Likewise, historians can find out by getting an archaeological thing or like the past thing. They can understand what it belongs to through the writings or through the other findings they found. They can match it and find it out what. Oh, this is belong to this age. This things belong to this people, or this thing has belonged to the society or civilization. So that things they can find out. For example, now we got to know that how the dinosaur looks like. Whether anyone saw that literally? I didn't ask about Jurassic World, the Jurassic Park film. It's just a film. I am asking about the literal. In real form, we saw that only in virtual form, like feel. Yeah, some museum we can see that statue, like, but thing is, we cannot see that really, like literally, because it doesn't exist anymore. Likewise, these things are from our past, but we can recreate it, like how we recreated dinosaur. We don't know anything about dinosaur, but dinosaur lived many long years before human origins, but humans found the dinosaur. That's really amazing, right? They found their eggs even the eggs of dinosaur. They build a structure for dinosaur. They gave the things, they gave all the types of details about dinosaur. See, this thing, historians and the particular type, like historians in zoology field, historians in history field, in particular archaeologist people can do that. So they can find and let us know about the past. Likewise, Harappan civilization is a thing. Yes, we know that Karangal, you know that this is Bethlehem International School. Do you know that before 100 years, how the place looks like? Who lives here? Whether the building here was here at that time? No, it's not possible because it's a newbie. So it's not possible. So it's like years ago, we don't know who lived in this place. We don't know whether this is a mountain or a land or a water space. We don't know. But only thing we know is now we are living here. Like now we are studying here. There we have a school at Nadaderi, like in this area. But we don't know about what happened before 100 years. Like 100 years, even we don't know. But how comes like what happened before 1000 years? Impossible. But it is possible with the help of historians. They can dig the ground and find the remainings left, and they can research there and find things like what our ancestors used, what our ancestors did, and what procedures did the ancestors follow these things. We can understand very easily. Finding these things is not a useless thing. It is useful. How it's useful? Yeah, we got to know about our past, right? We can maintain our culture from there. We can get the good things from the past and we can maintain our future, right? So these are, we are getting our past, and likewise a civilization, like a society or a group of people who lived once before 5000 years nearly. That people and that area was known as the Harappan civilization. Civilization is simply like a society or a group of people who live with their own basis and their own criteria. There is known as civilization. So like the Harappan civilization, like years before, a group of people lived in an area with their own terms and conditions, their rules and regulations, their way of living. And now our historians found that, and that is here in our lesson, and we are going to into that Harappan civilization to know about our past. We are going to know about not only the Harappan civilization, the oldest civilizations, and many other civilizations from some other countries too. We are going to know about what is meant by civilization that I said today, what is Harappan civilization, and what we can get from our past. So this is what you are going to learn in next class. So today's homework is send me your self-assessment part. Now I gave you a little knowledge about civilization and Harappan civilization. So please make use of this. Google it or search in some other books, or please read your own book so that next class will be more easy and interesting for you. Thank you, students. Take care. Bye-bye.